kids, it's Miss Megan, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite stories. But before we get started, I just want to go over our verse for the month. It's Psalm 95:6. Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. Psalm 95:6. And this month we've been talking about ways to worship God and ways to serve God. So we're going to talk about the same thing today, another way that we can serve God, and we're going to talk about a man named Peter. And this is Peter right here in this picture. Let's see if you guys can see it better. Go. And we're going to talk about what the church was doing for Peter while he was in prison. And we're learning from Acts chapter 12. It's verses 1 through 19. Now about that time, Herod the king stretched out his hands to harass some of the church. Then he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw that it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to seize Peter also. So when he arrested him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 squads of soldiers. So when the king put Peter in prison, he commanded 16 soldiers to guard him. While Peter was in prison, the church prayed for him. Could the church be with Peter while he was in prison? No, they could not. So they couldn't do anything to help him. The only thing that they could do is pray for him and talk to God. So one night, Peter was asleep between 2 soldiers. The other guards, remember there were 16, so 2 of the guards were sleeping guarding next to Peter while he was asleep. And then the other 14 guards were all out there watching him. And suddenly, an angel appeared. Light shone in the cell. The angel woke up Peter and said, "Quick, get up." At that moment, the chains, because he was chained up, the chains fell off of Peter. He said, "Get dressed and put on your sandals." So Peter put his sandals on, and he wrapped his robe around him, and the angel said, "Follow me." So Peter thought he was dreaming, but he followed the angel, and they passed all the guards. When they came to a metal gate, the gate opened by itself. Peter and the angel went outside, and the angel disappeared. And when Peter realized that God rescued him, he hurried to Mary's house. Do you know who was gathered at Mary's house? People from church. The people from church who were praying for Peter. So Peter ran to go to Mary's house. And when he got close, a little servant girl came to the gate. Her name was Rhoda. And she heard Peter. But she closed the gate. And she kept, "It's you." All right. And then, you know what she did? Because she was really excited because she heard all of the church people praying for Peter. They kept praying for him. So she saw Peter and she was really, really excited because God answered their prayers. But she was so excited that she forgot to let Peter inside. So Peter was still out by the gate and Rhoda was gone, telling everybody all about how she saw Peter. So the other people did not believe Rhoda at first, but she kept telling them Peter was there, and Peter was still knocking on the door. When they finally opened the door and they saw Peter, they were amazed. Come on out, Rhoda. They were amazed. Come on, shut the door. So before he left, Peter said, "Tell James and the other believers about this." The next day, the soldiers could not find Peter in his cell, and they searched and searched, but they could not find him. They did not know how he got out of prison, and the king punished the guards, but Peter was safe. So like I said before, the church couldn't do anything to help Peter in prison. He was in prison. The only thing that they could do, and the thing that they did, was they prayed for him. So right now, while we aren't seeing each other in Sunday school and we're not seeing our friends as much, we need to be praying for them. So I have a project that we're going to do as a reminder to help us to remember to pray for each other and to it's just a fun thing to do to remember. We can put all of our friends' names inside. We're going to make a prayer pocket. But before we do that, let's play a quick game. We're going to do true and false again. So if it's true, you're going to do a thumbs up. If it's false, thumbs down, okay? The king put Peter in prison. Is that true or is it false? The king put Peter in prison. True, very good. There was only one guard or one soldier guarding Peter. One soldier guarding Peter. Is that true or false? There was only one. That's false. There were 16 guards or soldiers guarding Peter. The church was praying while Peter was in prison. The church was praying while Peter was in prison. Is that true or false? That's true. Very good. And last one. Peter was sleeping when the angel appeared. Is that true or false? True. Very good. Awesome job. All right. So if you would like to make a prayer pocket, Aubrey, you already made one, right? Can you go grab yours? Is it in the closet? Yep. All right, so what we're gonna do is, all you need for this is a big piece of paper, or you can do a small one if that's all you have, and you just take it, and you fold it in half. That's okay, bring it on out. You can, all right, so you fold it in half, and then you're gonna take tape, and put it on two sides, not the bottom where it's folded and not the top, because we need to leave part of it open. Or you can do staples, or you can put a little bit of glue, and then you just decorate the outside of it. And like Aubrey did, let me show you hers. Hers is stapled on the sides, and she put stickers on it. And then inside, you're gonna write the names of your friends who you're praying for, and you're just gonna slip them inside, and you're gonna put all of your prayers in here, all of your prayer requests inside this folder. And you know what? As God answers prayers, you're gonna know, because you're gonna remember, since you'll have them all saved inside your folder. So I miss you guys so much, and I can't wait until we can have Sunday school again. Okay, that's great. Aubrey says she's praying for all of her friends. She loves you guys and she misses you, and we hope to see you really, really soon. Bye. Can you wave, Bobs?
Bye.